Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, here at the 2019 New York City Pro Day with Wagner running back Brian Fulse. Appreciate you taking time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I was able to catch your game at the Bowie State game to open up the season where you tore it up there. Then I see you down at the Tropical Bowl. You tore it up down there. Showcase your receiving skills. Now you're out here working out in front of NFL scouts, personnel decision makers. How has this season been for you, knowing this was your last go-around in college and what you wanted to put out there on tape?
I think the season went exactly how I expected. I knew that I could really run the ball good coming from my junior year, so I really tried to focus on catching the ball, being more of a versatile back. So I really think I worked on my catching on the backfield this year.
Yeah, a lot of people just assume that you are a runner, but when we were down at the Tropical Bowl, you were running routes really well, catching the ball downfield. How important was that aspect of your game? Because a lot of times when people look at backs, they tend to look at screens, flares, stuff like that, but you're able to be a downfield threat.
Most definitely. I just want to show people that I'm more than one-dimensional. I can do both. I can catch the ball and just really work on my route. So I think I really showed that out there.
Now, throughout the course of the day, as far as like working out, running your 40, doing your testing, things of that nature, how do you feel as though that part of the game kind of matches what people will find on film?
Honestly, I think it kind of does, but I honestly think film shows everything. The film shows everything that you need to look at for a player. That's what I really think. Yeah,
because a lot of people tend to look at it, okay, if he tests well, then perfect. But you ran for over, what, 1,700 yards damn near this year, and,
yes,
you know, double-digit touchdowns, and so you put the film out there, and it's showing you running away from guys. Again, at the Bowie State game, you pulled away from a couple defenders in that matchup. When you look at the running back position, too often you hear, I was a former college running back myself, so you hear people now talk about the position and it's not being valued, it's not worth it. What do you say to that? How false is that, and how important is the back to an offense?
I think the running back is great on offense because, one, for play action, you need a running back to really draw down those linebackers and safeties. You need a great running back, especially that can be a threat to a defense. So I really think the running back position is very important on the field.
You look at your game, what part of your game right now you still feel as though it's being criminally underrated?
I think I did better this year with blocking, seeing who I got to pick up, play recognition, seeing what I got to do when the defense is blitzing and whatnot.
Final question from me, if someone hadn't watched your game and you had to pick one game to say, okay, check this game out because it shows you everything that I bring to the table as a prospect, what game would that be and why?
I would say, honestly, Montana State, because, one, that's a bigger D1 FCS program, and I really had a great game that game. It was a lot of fans. It shows you that I can really do it at a higher level against big competition.
You definitely had a big game that one. Again, like I said, Bowie State, Tropical Bowl, in front of a lot of scouts. They know who you are, man. We wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you.